Extreme dieting does not work. A year ago, I took the Raw Vegan Challenge secretly, and I committed to doing a fully raw vegan food diet for 1 full year. So I want to share with you in this video exactly what I discovered, what are some of the pitfalls, what are some of the major benefits, and what actually works to do your best to maintain a fully raw vegan diet. Hello everybody, this is Raw Vegan Food Diet, and if it's your first time here, we talk about all things optimal health. If this is something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button, also hit the like button, and share this video with someone that you think it can help. So I would say about a year ago, I was on a good track. I thought I was eating cooked vegan foods, but I was eating a lot of raw vegan foods as well. Raw vegan foods are raw fruits, raw veggies, raw sprouts, nuts, and seeds. And I was eating a lot of those things already, incorporating a lot of smoothies, a lot of juices. I was pretty good, right? But I did have my steamed and my roasted vegetables or fruits or things like that. But even though I was eating plant-based, there were a lot of things in my health and my physical body that I wanted to change. There are neck pains I had, there were back pain that I had, there were a lot of offshoot weird headaches, symptoms from my period, hormonal, and pains during my period that left me feeling a lot to be desired for my health. So I wanted to see if I can push it forward. So I committed to doing a raw vegan food diet. So with a combination of those foods, I made my way throughout the months to see if I could, if there's any hope of me actually changing these ailments and pushing my health further upward, and if it can actually help heal me. So I did this with the objective, heal myself, either eliminate all of the pains or find a way to reduce the pains. But this was my fear. Could I get all the nutrients that I needed by doing a raw vegan food diet? I wasn't sure. But with a lot of research, and I'll share that with you, what I actually discovered, that these are the vitamins that I actually need as a plant-based eater, and not just a plant-based eater, sometimes an omnivore, and especially a raw vegan. So I actually put together a free guide, and you can find the link to that in the description, of the nutrients, the essential nutrients that you may need to supplement with if you yourself are going to go on a raw vegan food diet or challenge of any kind. So I was actually questioning whether I could really do this. Could I really do this? Could I really up-level my health and, nourish myself to a healthy experience, bodily experience? So let's see. I would say the first month was not horrible, but every month after that, it was really based on hormones. It was, could I really stick to the foods? Because when I didn't feel like a hormonal imbalance, meaning period was right around the corner or anything like that, it was kind of like easy street. I had been researching raw vegan recipes for a very long time, substitutions, transitions. I've been doing that for years. I've even done juice fasts and things like that. So I understand how to prepare the foods, and I understand how delicious they can taste compared to my cooked food thing. But I realized the biggest battle was not, am I getting the right nutrients? After I pretty much figured that I was, I realized that it is my backstory. Now, the mind is so important for so many things. And I always talk about that in this channel, because if you can't find the right mindset, you're really not going to go far. So I actually have an offer below. And if you want to see more about what are the challenges that can really throw you off of really any type of transformation, but specifically a raw vegan food diet transformation. These are the biggest pain in the heels, so to speak. And unless you address these, then it will probably be damn near impossible for you to have a consistent healthy diet. So, getting back to the story, I did improve a lot of ailments. The back pain, virtually non-existent. Occasionally during the period times, maybe it's connected to hormonals, I will feel a little stiffness or a little dullness and pinch in the lower right side of my back. The neck pain or the shoulder pain, again, that seems to rise with hormones as well, fluctuations around that time of the month. It is virtually non-existent. I don't have any pain. I would say most of these pains are like over 90% lowered. I would say the shoulder is still maybe in the 70, 80s range as far as reduction wise. And again, who wants to be in pain? Any type of pinchy, achy pains anyway. But, I went for it. I feel like I deserve it. I'm going for it. I'm going to continue to go for it. And I'm going to continue to share what works and what didn't work. Right? So, period pains, non-existent. A couple of months they are. But overall, it's amazing. My skin, glowy, glowing, dewy, soft to the touch, smooth. Major improvements. Didn't get rid of blackheads, but I will see what I can do with that topically in another video, another challenge, right? Because there are some topical things you can do. It's not just all diet, right? So what else did I want to change? Yeah, those are pretty much the major things. And hormones and brain fog around that time of the month, that has lessened, but I actually am working on a herbal regimen right now that may actually boost that with the raw vegan diet, but we'll see. I'll share that when I get that information. But yeah, so I'm working on that. But all around, it actually helps my mental as well. There is something about, and you can call it a placebo if you like, there is something about knowing that you're eating healthy and actually eating healthy, and that it affects your self-esteem. It makes you feel like, wow, I'm important. Like going to the gym consistently, you think like, who am I, The Rock? But it's like, yes, I am. Like, maybe I'm getting paid to do this, I'm getting paid to look fit and stuff like that. So it's like, those are the things that I tell myself and I have to tell myself. And again, those are the most important things, is your mind and your mindset going in and your mindset continuing to do this journey. So if you're interested in this journey and you're interested in taking a raw vegan challenge, I would say it's worth it. Now, some of the cons are cravings. Now, I didn't really have any cravings, to be honest, only during hormonal fluctuation times. And around those times, I did allow myself to indulge in a bite or two of cooked food. So did I have an entire year of no cooked food? No, I can't honestly say that. But strangely, I didn't have very bingey moments because I allowed myself to have raw foods. I looked at raw foods as a treat. Again, going back to the mindset, I didn't look at it as I have to do this, I have to be this, I have to do this. It's like I changed the energy from I'm allowing myself to have it. Like, it's a little trick of the mind. Like, these foods are luxury foods. These foods are, upper echelon vibing foods, and I get to have them. So it's like a full experience, mental and physical experience. And ultimately, I had a great time. But yes, there are old mindsets and old ways of eating that I did have to tend with when I felt kind of a lower, I would say, chemical or dopamine or lower serotonin. And I just maybe was bored or I felt low about myself. And then I would obviously think about the old comfort foods. And so I would nibble on that or whatever. And I didn't binge, which was wonderfully surprising to me because usually I get a taste of cooked food and I just want to eat the whole thing. So I hadn't had lots of binges throughout the year, which was really cool. And which I would really attest to the mindset, but also with how I looked at the past binges. I didn't feel good about myself, and I didn't want to keep feeling that out of control feeling, that unhealthy feeling. And I know I can only count on myself. I'm not praying to any God above to sprinkle down confidence on me. I'm bringing down confidence into me and affirming confidence. And if you want to know more of what I'm talking about, you can look in the description below. And I do have something that is there that will help you to prepare your mind to help you to go the distance with however long of a raw vegan challenge you would like to do, whether it's 5 days, 30 days, or a year like myself. Now, I enjoy this diet so much, I'm actually thinking strongly about recommitting to a second year. Now, I didn't want to announce it the first year because I didn't want the pressure, right? But I knew I was going to do it, but I didn't want the pressure of failing, again, a mindset. So, but this time, I would like to do a second year and see how far I can go because I see a lot of good things happening, but I feel like I have to either be more consistent to see greater things in my health. So I am going to commit for another year. So we shall see. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you like this video, you'll be sure to like the next one. So keep watching. Thanks. Bye.